Hey boys and girls, welcome back to the Crown Tundra. In the last one we actually finished off all the Reggie stories. So we have all technically four legendary Reggies. Technically there's a fifth one, but you only can get one per playthrough, so yeah, that's a little unfortunate. So we ended up getting Reggie Drago, which was the one that I wanted to get out of the two of them if I had to choose. So honestly, I still got what I wanted. And we also, kind of missed out on the Regieleki, but it's fine. But in this one, we're actually going to be continuing on our little legendary hunt. So in this one, we should be doing the third legendary clue, also known as the third main one. So when the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon the great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there the legendary wings come to roost. And with that, let's start on the bird Pokemon of legend. And with that, let's make our way to the three special birds that are up in this tree. Because this is the only place that hasn't had a cutscene, and I haven't even went up here yet, so it's the only place I can think of, honestly. So, let's see what's going on with this giant tree. All I know is that we're going to be meeting our legendary birds here, and also I'm going to take off my beard now, since I don't want to be ripping my face up, honestly, so there we go. And here comes all three legendary birds here. So there we got Zapdos, the fighting flying type, Moltres, the dark flying, and then we should have Articuno wherever he is, which should be psychic flying based on what I remember. And he also looks really cool, by the way, just gonna mention that. So we got ourselves a giant Chocobo, hello. Uh-oh, it notices us. I'm guessing Peony. Well, here goes our giant hunt to go find them now. Because in the last one I did mention I kind of knew about what we needed to do with that, since I was kind of told what to do here for this one. Because I was warned that it's going to be an episode that might have some skipping in it, if it's gonna take too long to catch them or not. Because I don't know how we're gonna be doing this. Apparently we chase them down, and that's how we get them, so let's see. What's going on, Peony?
Oh, it's me, Peony. Listen, I wanted to ask you something. Hang on, Chief. There's a breaking news on the telly. They're saying, dodgy bird Pokemon are popping up left and right. There's this pointy-feathered one in the wild area, plus a fiery-looking one out in the Isle of Armor. And this fancy, graceful one, apparently flying about in the Crown Tundra. Wouldn't it be something if they turned out to be the bird Pokemon I wrote that clue about? If that were the case, I think I'd call this expedition something like...
What would this one be called? A Legendary Tree of Legendary 3. Ooh, nice name. I like it. Good on you, Peony.
Now I've gone and, ultra mega completely forgot what I called you in the first place. Well, life's too short to sweat the small stuff to Chief.
Ta, Chief. I didn't expect him to say ta, honestly. He doesn't seem the character to say that. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon the great tree that leaves that seem to burn, and it is there the legendary wings come to roost. The bird of orange dashed off to the wild area. The bird of black flew off to the Isle of Armor. The bird of purple set off across the Crown Tundra. Well... Oh, I hear one. Oh, so it's sound-based. Now that makes more sense. Okay, this is going to be hard, because I always play with one headset off, so I can monitor my sound volumes. So Articuno's somewhere around here. We know that for sure. And I'm guessing we have to follow its sound. Should we do Articuno first, or should we do Articuno last? Maybe we should go down the list, like how the game is writing it down. So let's do Zapdos, Moltres, and then Articuno, since this place is pretty mountainy, and it might make it really hard to find the Pokemon. So the wild area shouldn't be too bad, because the wild area is so big. Like, it can only be in so many areas in the wild area. This is literally it, so let's try the first area in the wild area, and see if we can find him running around somewhere, since I don't think Zapdos can fly. Oh, there he is! perfect. We spawn right next to him. Although I'm not sure how we're going to actually catch him, is the question. Because of the fact that he seems to be 20 times faster than me. Do we just ram into him with the bike, or... Yeah, I'm guessing we just ram him. Okay. Well, let's try and make up to him. I'm not sure how we're going to do this, because of the fact that my Rotom bike doesn't let me charge too often, so I'm not sure how we're going to be doing this. Is he going to get, like, tired or something? That would make it easier. Because I'm honestly not sure how the heck we're even going to chase this guy. Due to the fact that we have 50,000 Pokemon jumping out of the grass. Way too many spawns, honestly. But, I'm not sure how we're going to be catching, our legendary giant, Chocobo here, to be honest. And I literally didn't even get to move. Okay, I'm just gonna say it now. I might do a skip on this one. I'm gonna do a skip until I actually catch the thing. Because I don't know what to do here because of the fact that the Rotom bike is so finicky. And he's double my speed. Like, look at this. There's no way. And I think you're supposed to, like, catch him off guard, but the thing is you have to go through the grass. And the grass is so finicky because of the fact that you might end up running into a Pokemon on accident. Oh wait, I'm kind of catching up now. I might actually catch him right here. Okay, here we go. Just one more charge, please. Got him. Whew. Okay, there we go. Wild Zapdos has appeared. Okay. That was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be to catch up to this thing. Oh yeah, because we have, we caught one before. We have the repeat ball, technically, because we have the original version in my PC, so it technically counts us as having this thing. That's not bad, actually. Let's try Thunder Waving, since... Ooh. I'm liking the music. Oh, that's some... Usually I don't get to enjoy the music in these, playthroughs, because usually my sound's turned down so low that I don't even hear it half the time. But that's actually really nice to listen to. Wow. I'm liking that. I'm gonna actually keep that up a little bit so I can kind of listen to that. The reason why my sound's down, by the way, is so it doesn't go through my microphone, like, because it's not what I like to do. I don't like you guys having reverb off my headset and stuff like that, so I try and make sure that you guys don't have to deal with all that. Okay. Now Zapdos is in the yellow, but now we have to worry about Sandstorm, which was not in my plan, I'll be honest. So hopefully this isn't going to be hard here, because Zapdos might end up going down to Sandstorm if I'm not careful here. So I don't know which one would be better. I don't know if Repeat Ball is better than Dust Ball here, because of the fact that we already have one, but I'm not entirely sure, because I've never been in this predicament before with a legendary and ever actually throwing Dust Balls, because usually Dust Balls and other stuff are pretty good, but I honestly don't know which one's better in the end of the day. I think Repeat Balls are pretty high rates of catch, as long as you have the Pokemon, which we do. So it technically could be easy and technically could be hard to figure this one out. But, let's see here. Do we have anything that can maybe change the tide of battle here? Like, change what we're dealing with or anything? Nope. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay, so we need to be very careful with the Zapdos here, since he is pretty low now. Let's try going for one of the Repeat Balls. It's worth a shot. I want to at least see what happens when we throw it. So, let's go for a Repeat Ball, and see if we actually end up catching the thing, since I do want to test it, since it's worth a test. Let's see here. 1, 2. 2 went through, so it's not bad. It's not super good, but it's not bad at all. Okay, it seems to be, like, kind of the same catch rate. Okay, I'm gonna go back to doing my, Dust Balls, though, since those do seem to be pretty good. It's like a 9 times catch rate or something during the dark, so it's definitely better than the Ultra Ball. So let's go back to using the Dust Balls. Hopefully we have him here, because it would be unfortunate to go back and try and catch up to this guy again, since I technically didn't save, and I don't know if he just respawns again. And yeah, Hopefully this doesn't go bad, because I didn't expect there to be a sandstorm when trying to catch this guy, and it just happened to happen, and it was really unfortunate. So, yep, he's going down a sandstorm. Okay, I'll be right back once we catch him again, because I have to get him low again, and then we'll be right back. So, BRB boys and girls, I'll be right back once this guy is technically found again. So, BRB boys and girls, sorry for the cuts. Oh, thank goodness I caught it. Okay, I'm sorry for cutting to the end of this fight, but due to the fact that I tried throwing in a Drampa, I was going to use Drampa to use Cloud 9, and it didn't even get rid of the weather in the wild area. So I was forced to do this fight with him on Sandstorm, and it was always a ticking time clock, so I didn't know a good time to actually come back into the video to say, hey, I'm back from the skip. But I literally couldn't even do that, so there we go, we got ourselves a Zapdos. Oof. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, let's send him to the box for now, since what we have is perfectly fine, honestly. You caught Zapdos, one of the legendary bird Pokemon from the clue. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 3. Zapdos was caught in the wild area. Yes, he was. Beep, beep, beep. It's Peony again.
Oi, it's me, Peony. How's your expedition going? Come again, you found the legendary Pokemon Zapdos? Haha, that's really something. Now go track down the other bird Pokemon.
Okay, so next one is Moltres. If it wasn't for the sandstorm, which is so unfortunate, it just so happens the day that we were playing, that the areas that the Zapdos kept running to were either going to be a hailstorm or the sandstorm here. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. Usually I would catch it in my, right there, with you guys, but unfortunately it didn't happen to be the case. I have no clue where Moltres could be. So let's just start off with the normal area of the Isle of Armor. Oh, there he is. Perfect. He spawned right next to us. Okay, so we just need to follow him then. We do have to worry about going into the water due to the fact that Sharpedo is a thing. So, is he coming this way, or how is he going? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, he makes his way back. Okay. It's not that bad. It looks like he's flying over here. Okay, perfect. This isn't even that bad, then. So now he sees us. Let's do a nice save beforehand, because of the fact that he is going to be fighting us in a second. He's actually probably about to charge us, actually, because that's what, not when Zapdos did, but he's up in the air, and there's no way to actually get up to him, so I have a feeling he's probably about to charge us now that we're next to him. Let's see here, now that I think about it, Zapdos probably would be better, but we're gonna change Zapdos for Mira. I think Mira would be better here, and then we're gonna revive Reggie, Drago, and also Lance. I don't know a name for him yet. I'm gonna probably name him Draco, though, just because I was calling him Draco so many times. So I was calling him Reggie Draco, to be completely honest. So, honestly, you know what? Probably calling him Draco might actually fit him perfectly fine there. Okay, one more save since we have everyone healed up and we have the right party. And let's do this. Okay, buddy, come at me. I'm ready for you now, buddy. Oh, I didn't even see him jump at me. He literally was still in the air. Okay, perfect. Works for me. As long as it's not freezing or sandstorming, and it won't knock out my Pokemon on me, I'm perfectly fine with this. And also I found out based on my own observation, the repeat ball is actually better than the dust ball, so we're going to be using the repeat balls instead, since it's actually a lot better than the other ones, apparently. Oh, and because he's Dark type, we actually get increased attack because we have the ability Justified. Ooh, perfect. That actually helps out because that makes our do even more damage. Our false swipes. That's actually really nice. Thank you, Moltres. Although now he's actually raising his special attack, which could be really bad. Depending on how much damage he does. Berserk, what is that? Okay, special attack rose again. Oh, that's actually kind of scary. Hopefully, this Moltres doesn't have anything that can, attack itself, like Brave Bird or anything weird. I don't think they do, but they always have the chance to. But I have a feeling they wouldn't give a Pokemon like Moltres due to the fact that it's a special attack-based Pokemon. Mostly, we can tell that because of the ability Berserk, and the fact that it's spamming Nasty Plots to raise its special attack to max. Where is it at right now, actually? It's probably almost max to begin with. Yeah, it's almost +6. Okay, that could be really bad. But yeah, I don't think it's going to have Brave Bird, so we should be fine. I think just throwing repeat balls until we eventually catch it will be the best case scenario here. Since it does seem that the repeat balls are really good. And there's my proof. We caught them in pretty much no time at all. Perfect. I wish I had those for when we did the Reggie fights. Sadly, I didn't have any of the Reggies, so I couldn't even use it, but that's definitely cool. Only one more of the legendary birds to catch, and that is Articuno. That wasn't hard at all. You caught Moltres, one of the legendary bird Pokemon from the clue. You jotted down your current status on legendary clue 3. Moltres was caught in the Isle of Armor. Cool. I do like the fact that we actually got to come back to the Isle of Armor, though. Okay, Peony's calling us again.
Oh, it's me, Peony. How's your expedition going? Come again, you found the legendary Pokemon Moltres. Haha, that's really something. Now go track down the other bird Pokemon.
Okay, Articuno's the last one we need to find. No idea where it could be, though. Just gonna be honest. Here, I'll give myself maybe a hint. I'm gonna say, due to the fact that Articuno is the Pokemon that it is known for being an ice type normally. I'm gonna say it's somewhere inside this area. This big ice area. That's where I'm gonna say it probably is. So, let's start at the bottom of Snowslide Slope. Let's go there. I think that's probably the best place we could start. Okay, I hear it, but I don't see it. Okay. Well, I did hear it, so it's nearby, but we don't know where it is. Hopefully it doesn't get killed by hail or something. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, we know where it is now. It's making its way over here. Okay, so it's making its way back to the normal part of the Crown Tundra. So let's make our way through the mountains all the way to where it's going. Okay, so it does fly around the entire Crown Tundra. So I was kind of wrong in a way, but it shouldn't be too hard to catch up to this thing, since we can see it. Okay, it's making its way back down to the ground. And now it's going to be a lot easier to catch up to now, since now I can technically see it much more better than I did before, since it is closer to the ground now, and now it can actually see me when we catch up to it. Hey, Articuno. Let's see her. Okay, only one of them moved. This one. Okay, well, whatever it just did, it just teleported, but let's do a nice save just in case if we get right into a fight. Eh? Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Okay, so you do have to get the right one. Okay. I didn't understand that. I wasn't sure what I was getting into right there. Is he making his way back up to the top of the mountain? It looks like it, so maybe we can catch him off course if we make our way right into it. If the Nidoqueen didn't run right into us, we actually probably would have got a second chance at that Articuno right there. Oops. I'm just gonna be honest. Oops. Okay, hopefully we can still catch up to the thing before it makes its way up the mountain. As long as we kind of like fly in front of it, maybe it'll stop in position. Nope. Whatever it's doing right now, I can't get to it. I can see it, but he won't notice me. Hey, Articuno. Look, I'm right in front of you, buddy. Maybe he has certain spots where he drops down. Maybe that's what's going on here. Okay, so let's just keep following him then. And then maybe he'll eventually come back down so we can try again. Okay. Looks like he's making his way over to that one area that we went to before. Oh no, this is a different one. Oh, over there, okay. So he's flying over to this side. Let's see here. Slowly make our way through the grass so we can catch up to him. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna save right here, because I'll get multiple tries at this if I do it this way, so in case we mess up, we can just teleport back. Okay, let's see here, he's there. He's this one. This one. Trying to touch you, buddy. Nope. Okay, I'll be right back. That's, I lost him because of the camera angle, and now I'm a little upset, so I'll be right back. Okay, finally. Okay, so that puzzle's a little annoying if you're not paying too close attention. I accidentally saved in a weird spot, so I wasn't able to completely tell where it was going. And I'll just be honest, that was my fault. It was not the game's, it was my fault. I was in a spot where I was on the bike, and the bike's harder to catch this thing, and it just changes your camera angle to the point where it's just like, oh, what the heck am I doing? And I can't see where I'm going. So it was just unfortunate. But it's fine now. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with any kind of hail, since apparently this day is the day that it doesn't snow on the snowy peaks of snowslide slopes, so honestly, that's really good. I'll just be honest. Wait a minute, it has an ability to get rid of my paralysis and throw it onto me. Oh, okay then, I didn't expect that one. I'll just be honest, thankfully its little freezing glare there is not going to actually freeze me. And since I'm actually already paralyzed, I don't think this guy can get rid of the paralysis now. So, welcome to the party, buddy. Thanks for re-paralyzing me, but, here, have some more, of these. Hopefully he doesn't get rid of Lance right away, since I do want to at least drop him to at least a decent amount of HP. If he does end up knocking out Lance, or somehow Lance surviving right there, I'm actually going, to throw in a Forest Sword. Honestly, it's worth it, since it keeps Lance on the field. He might end up throwing the paralysis onto Lance, though, which could be a little unfortunate, but it might not happen, honestly. Yeah, it didn't happen. Okay, cool. So let's keep going the false swipes, since now we're not paralyzed, so we can keep just smacking it. He's got Hurricane. Good to know. Ouch! That's a lot of damage. Ouch, that is a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. We got a critical hit into the red area, which is exactly where we want Articuno to be. So now we're in the good area. So now we can start throwing in the repeat balls without having to worry about anything. Although we did get rid of my Thunder Wave, so we need to redo that real quick. So apparently, okay, that's weird. I never knew there was abilities to just throw your paralysis onto another Pokemon. That's actually really cool, I like that. But it is going to mess up with my repeat ball strategy here, since I am trying to get the highest rate I can for this thing. And if it knocks off my paralysis, it's just annoying, or my health or anything. So hopefully it's not too bad, since we are in a good spot right here, and it's starting to keep getting paralyzed on each turn, and now it's not doing anything, which is what we want it to do. So we might actually be able to take advantage of this now. Maybe it's its ability that's able to transfer the actual things, because I don't think Hurricane or whatever the heck that he's been using makes sense for it to get rid of the stats, since it doesn't look like an ability that would do that, if I'll be honest. Because I know what Freezing Glare does. Freezing Glare is, it's a psychic-based attack that does ice, that makes you frozen when you get to the end of it, obviously. So it'll attack you, it'll do some damage, and then it'll freeze you. But it will do psychic damage instead of ice damage, which is really cool. But he's using Hurricane and something else that I wasn't able to get enough of a good look at. But let's go into Megamind. He's definitely going to transfer off his paralysis now, which is a little unfortunate, but I think we can handle, I think. It won't be that bad. We could have thrown like a Toxic Orb or something to force it so it can't like get rid of its stats, but we can try. Just keep trying. Repeat Ball will eventually get it, as long as we keep trying. It's just going to take a little bit. Hopefully it freezes us. That's what I want, personally, if I'll be completely honest. That shouldn't do any damage, but sadly it didn't freeze us, which was what I actually wanted. Because if it freezes us, then it can't transfer its paralysis onto Calyrex, or also known as Megamind here. Because honestly, I'm just going to say it now, I'm pretty sure Calyrex is really, really smart due to the fact that how they portray the Pokemon. And if it's got enough psychic energy to be able to possess somebody, it definitely is some kind of, like, one of the, like, smarter Pokemon, because not many Pokemon can actually do that. And it's usually the high-level Psychic Pokemon that can do stuff like that. So probably this Pokemon can probably do the same thing. If it tries, that is. But I'm highly doubting an Articuno is randomly going to try and possess somebody and try talking through Peony or something again, because they wouldn't do that a second time, honestly. Whew, okay. Every time we get hit by that thing, it scares me. I'll just be honest. Okay, hopefully the repeat ball works eventually. Nope. Keeps going to 2, though, which is unfortunate. But not the worst case scenario. It's just that means that this Articuno has a higher or lower catch rate than all the other ones then. Which, it's not that bad. Definitely seen worse in my days. The Pokemon from Pokemon Uranium, the final one that ended the series, was definitely the hardest one. It took me a nice hour, and I am ready to sit here for a whole hour trying to catch an Articuno. I'll just be honest. So close. But if it does take an hour, I'm gonna end up skipping to when we get there. Okay. It's not doing that ability anymore. Why is it not transferring anymore? That's so weird. Huh. It could be because of the fact that Mira is electric type and it can't transfer paralysis onto an electric type, but it could have done it to Calyrex at any point, so I'm kind of confused. Also, I have a feeling this Articuno might end up wiping me, just due to the fact that we're actually really low now. Although he is level 70 and we're level 75, I didn't actually expect this thing to actually wipe us the way it is right now. You want to catch, buddy? Or do you just want to stare at me and just keep smacking my Pokemon down one by one? Seems like you want to do the latter, honestly. But, please? Please catch? Wow, this thing's actually a lot harder to catch than the other ones that we've been catching this entire series. Like, literally, I thought the, what was it? Reggie Ice, was it? Yeah, I thought Reggie Ice was the hardest one to catch, honestly. But this Articuno was actually pretty hard. Huh. Like, it took me... Let's see here. The Zapdos only took me 2 tries. One time we accidentally got it knocked out, and that was the one you watched. And then the one that I skipped to. And then we caught him. And then it wasn't even hard at all. And then the the Moltres was literally one and done. Like, maybe five repeat balls, and we caught him. So, this is actually weird that he's not catching. It's really strange. I might end up throwing a Dusk Ball just in case, because the repeat balls don't seem to be working on this thing, and I'm not certain why. Because it seems to be, like, glitching to the second one, and not going any further, because it hasn't went to 3 yet, which is really strange. Okay, well, we're getting to the Pokemon that have less and less HP, so we need to be a bit more careful now. Can't use Net Ball. I was kind of hoping we could use that for flying types, but it's only for water and bug types, which is unfortunate. But let's try Dust Ball. I'm going to see if that ends up catching this thing. It's always worth a shot. Nope. Didn't even do anything. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do a skip when we actually catch this thing now, since he's taking a while. And I don't want to waste your guys' time. So, I'll be right back. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god, you guys don't know how long that actually took. Oh my goodness. So, last time we talked, 10 minutes ago, literally just throwing Pokeballs at it for 10 straight minutes. Oh my goodness, this thing has such a low catch rate. It did not even shake at all. Like, half the time, it would literally throw, break out. Throw, break out. Oh my goodness, no. You do not do that. That's just evil. Just evil. Oh no. Okay, thank goodness that's over. I never want to try and catch that thing again. You caught Articuno, one of the legendary bird Pokemon from the Clue. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 3. Okay, and Articuno was caught in the Crown Tundra. Better report back to Chief Peony. Okay, we can definitely do that. So, let's get out of here. Oh my goodness, I just want to get away from this mountain. Thankfully I didn't have to reset it all, but it was just hard. I'll be honest. Before we do Peony, let's go back to the Pokédex, since we do have to kind of read over the new stories for Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, since they're gonna have new stories for the other forms. So let's see. The Malevolent Pokemon. Galarian form, the sinister aura that blazes like molten fire around this Pokemon is inspired. It was what inspired the name Moltres. Really? So this is the original Moltres then. Huh, that's cool. Okay, what about the Strong Legs Pokemon? One kick from its powerful legs will pulverize a dump truck. Supposedly, this Pokemon runs through the mountains at over 180 miles per hour. I can believe that, it was definitely fast. The Cruel Pokemon. Known as Articuno, this Pokemon fires beams that can immobilize opponents as if they had been frozen solid. Ho ho. Okay. Well, I can definitely tell you this thing. It being the Cruel Pokemon makes sense. It was definitely cruel with its catch rate being worse than a Beldum. Just gonna be honest.
Oi, Chief! How's going the adventure? Anything to report?
The legendary bird Pokemon, Articuno.
Wait, you really caught Articuno from the legends? That's ultra mega brilliant. Report away. So that's Articuno, is it? The legendary Pokemon that can manipulate ice. I definitely see the resemblance, but it's got this dodgy mask on and everything. It hardly seems cold at all, doesn't it? Oh well, it's got one ultra mega icy glare. That's Articuno enough for me. Anyway, let's call this expedition a success. Got anything else?
Yes, we do. Let's do Zapdos.
Wait, you really caught Zapdos? So, then Zapdos, is it? The legendary Pokemon that caused the thunderstorms. I definitely see the resemblance, but those legs, look thicker than I expected. But, it's not exactly electrifying, is it? Oh well, it's spiky and as long-beaked as I hoped for. That Zapdos enough for me. I suppose, let's mark this expedition as complete. Got anything else?
Yes we do. We have one more for you. Moltres.
Wait, you really caught Moltres from the legends? Huh. So that's Moltres, is it? The legendary Pokemon that's the embodiment of fire. I definitely see the resemblance, but it's not at all hot to the touch. Kinda looks like it's more at home with the, punks and spike moth than in a volcano, doesn't it? Oh well, looks a bit like it's burning if you don't look too close. That's Moltres enough for me. I suppose let's call the expedition well done. Looks like you reported all there is to report on the legendary Clue 3 and the legendary birds. Smash it. I'll mark this expedition as done.
Thank you, Peony. And that means we're all done here for the main stories. Although we still have some other stuff to do, which we will definitely be doing. But we're all done with the main stories. So that's actually really nice.
Looks like that's about all that's reporting you've got to report just now. Go give those other legends a nice, thorough investigating.
Okay, well, we're all done here, so...
Huh? Well, how about that, Chief? Looks like that was the last bit of the Grand Peony event tour that I had for you. Now this is an occasion. What in the world, ultra mega epic? Your passion for all this caught me off guard, Chief. This whole Adventor thing was built out of a load of rubbish I scraped together. Even I had my doubts about this whole thing. My doubts about, but you went in and with a ton of energy. You don't suppose those Pokemon you caught were really the ones in the legends, do you?
I do. I definitely think that.
Nah, actually, never mind. You don't have to tell me anything. Hey, look at your face tells me everything I need to know, Chief. I can tell you that you must have done some ultra mega epic exploring. And whatever you've discovered on your way, that's special treasure just for you. I'm not about to rain on your whole parade by being nosy and asking silly questions. Well, Chief Spooks, thanks for sticking around and finishing every part of my event tour. I want you to have this. Consider it my way of saying thank you.
Ooh, Peony's rare league card. We'll be taking a look at that. You put it in your league card into your album.
But I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, your daughter. You completely forgot about her.
Oh, Dad,
People can hear you all the way from outside, you know.
My darling Nia.
Huh, this place isn't bad. So this is where you've been staying. Oh hey Spooks, fancy meeting you outside the Max Lair for once. Yeah, it's been a while. You're really on my wavelength. So you actually kept my old man company. Cheers, I owe you one. I've had my fill of Dynamax adventures now. So I thought I may as well try one of those, what do you call them, tours my old man was, going on about.
Oh, oof. I kinda did all of them.
Huh? What? Why'd everyone suddenly go quiet?
Hold on, give me just a moment. I'll come up with something new, legend straight away. You'll have your adventure, Nia. A nice father-daughter expedition, finally.
Whoa, wait. Wait on a second. You'll come up with legends? Also, that was way too close. I need some personal space here.
Oof. Right, first things first. I got something for you, Nia. Here, I made this brilliantly shiny explorer outfit for you. You can get changed while I come up with something.
What in the world? Are you trying to turn me into a disco ball or something? Wow, it is pretty bright, isn't it? Why have I got to wear this golden one when yours is normal?
Isn't it obvious? You're my darling daughter.
Makes sense to me.
I want you to shine so bright that everyone notices you.
Ugh, it's like things like this. I changed my mind. Here, you can have this.
Ooh. Hey, but why?
Thanks. Ooh, golden expedition uniform. Cool. I'm heading back to my own adventure. Time to catch some more Dynamax Pokemon.
No, come back, Nia. No need to be so rebellious. I know you really love me, don't ya? Sorry for the sudden commotion, Chief. It's been a blast exploring with you. You're free to keep using our base camp, of course.
Thanks. I'll definitely use it.
Anyway, time for me to go spend some quality time with my darling daughter. Hold on, Nia, wait for me.
Aw. Well, there we go. The main story is now complete. There's no more mainline story for Peony and Nia anymore. Although Peony didn't really have any, you know what I mean. Nia didn't have anything really much going on with her character. We didn't really get to hang out with her at all, but she is actually inside the Max Lairs. Oh, and there it is. That's the special thing. We're not going to be grabbing onto that yet, because I want to save that for the next episode, since that is, because it's going to give us a whole introduction to what we're doing and everything, so I don't want to waste that yet. So, let's check out this golden uniform. Yeah, check it out. Ooh, it is gold. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I don't want to use it, but it's still pretty cool. I'm not going to pick up that yet. Oh, we have to. Is there any way to kind of slide out? Nope, okay, it looks like we're grabbing it then. You obtained a legendary clue. You put the legendary clue in your your bag's key items pocket. A mysterious clue that Peony seems to have dropped. There's a photo attached to it showing a shining hole opening above the Max Lair. It's a strange note, like a legendary clue. Ambiguous, I get that. Hole that connects our world to another. This phenomenon was originally discovered by Professor Moon? The hole... Don't know what that says. Coast to worst. The Ultra Beast lies there are the best and are different from the something something and Pharmaform Warmth. Okay, I don't know what the rest of that says. Did Chief Peony lose us? You should go deliver it to him at the Max Lair. Okay, we'll be doing that in the next one, since I do want the introduction for all that, so we're going to be saving that for later. But I do know where we're going. So, the next place we actually have to go to, we're actually going to take a teleport, since it will save us some time. So, where we're going is we actually need to go back to the Dynatree Hill. Because there, where Terrakion is actually pretty good, actually. I didn't think this is, I actually had a feeling he would be here, due to the fact that I came here earlier, and I ended up having to search where he was, and I actually walked right past him without even knowing. So, he's actually right back here. Look at that. Are we low on health or anything? Did we heal? No, we didn't. Oops. That's my fault, but, I have a way of doing this. We'll just revive everyone, and then we'll use one of our, special herbs, if we still have any left. Hopefully we do, but I'm not seeing any, so there it is. Okay, cool. We still have some revival herbs, since we do need to use that on Lance so we can get him nice and healed. Okay, cool. Let's do a nice save right in front of Terrakion, and we're going to be doing our, technically the final of the normal swordsman, and then the last one is going to be Keldeo, so I don't know if the next episode's going to be the finale, but I do know we're getting really close to the end of the series. So, I am a little sad that the game was less of a, you know, like, it was less story-based and more exploration-based, but it made sense. That was what the whole point of this was. So, it doesn't bother me that much, but I do think the Isle of Armor was definitely... It was definitely a better storyline, in my opinion. Because it was more linear, and you knew what you were doing the entire time. And you also got a lot more story out of the characters. Because I would like to know more about Peony, honestly. Because we didn't really get to hang out with him as much. And not even anything for Nia. Like, literally, we met her, she went to the Max Lair, we talked to her there a little bit, and then she helps you in the Max Lair fights. And that's about it. She's just a, like, she shows up, she tells you, hey, I can find you these legendary Pokemon, you want me to tell you where this is? And if you say no, she'll be like, okay, I'll tell you later, but not right now, you'll get another chance at another time. Say, like, the Tapus, which I know that she tells you about where the Tapus are, because I accidentally clicked on her, and she said that she could tell me where Tapu Lele is. And that's actually kind of cool, but, yeah. She really didn't have much going on with her in the storyline. I definitely wish we got to know more about Nia. We got to know about Peonia, which was fine. He definitely had, his fair share of story, which was very good, because if he wasn't a part of the story, I honestly think I might have skipped the storyline, honestly, because without Peonia, this is really, what do I say here? Bare bones, in a way? Because, and then the Calyrex thing was really nice. Thankfully, they had that, so that definitely saved this story, because if they didn't have that, and they didn't have the Calyrex thing, I think the story would have definitely had some missed potential. It's still a good story, I'll be honest. I like the story, but I feel like I wish I got more so far, if I'm gonna give my, like, honest opinion on all this, because I really, really loved this game. And the normal base game's fun, the Isle of Armor was fun, and even this, to an extent, was really fun. It's just I wish there was a little bit more, and I hope that maybe when we do the Ultra Beast thing, it gives us, you know, some more story. Because the Regis had no story, and then the legendary birds had no story, which was weird. Like, you had the whole Calyrex thing, and then all of a sudden it just went nothing. There was nothing to do anymore. It was strange. And then it was just a catch quest, which isn't bad for Pokemon. Pokemon's all about catching all the Pokemon, and although not everyone catches every single Pokemon, let's be honest, but it definitely felt different not having a full story to go along with it. Because that's one of my favorite things about Pokemon is its story. Some people are just in it for the competitive side of the Pokemon games. Like, they go on to the online battle spot and then they fight off with other players and stuff like that. I like it, but it's not my thing. I like doing, making battle-ready Pokemon. That's my favorite thing. I like breeding up Pokemon, getting shiny Pokemon, stuff like that, and then making Pokemon for other people. That's basically what I do. But, when it comes to the stories is where I actually like the games. The stories are always fun. I know people didn't like Black and White 2 or Black and White, but I actually really like the stories. Because usually the people that are complaining about it is usually the ones that are speedrunning the stories. Although, there was people complaining about the difficulty, which, yeah, the difficulty could have been better. But it was still a fun game. I had fun with every Pokemon game so far. So honestly, I don't think there has been a bad Pokemon game. Definitely, like, ones that could have been better, but I definitely think that Pokemon's done really good so far. I'm actually looking forward to whatever happens next, because I do kind of wonder what's going to happen with the next games. Because there's so much potential for whatever the next Pokemon game is. People are thinking it's going to be Diamond and Pearl remakes, which, honestly, I would love. Or maybe even Let's Go Heart Gold and Soul Silver is what I've been hearing. So honestly, either way, it could be really fun. Even if it's just a remaster or a remake of a game, I think we will definitely have a nice fun story to go with it. Because although we've seen the story probably thousands of times for some people, I think that it would definitely add to what we have and just be like a lot more fun. I would love to play through Diamond and Pearl again. And hopefully they even add the whole Giratina stuff again. Because that storyline with Giratina being like Platinum was a completely different story, which was really cool in my opinion. Because you got a completely different area to deal with, which was the whole weird dimensional thing going on. I loved that. That was like one of my favorite things for Platinum. If I had to say which one was my favorite, I definitely think Platinum's like one of my top favorite Pokemon games. So I definitely would love to see what they do with that. I was also told that we're able to get the Cosmog now, so let's see here. Do we just talk to this old lady?
Thank you for protecting the village from the awful bully of a Pokemon. Think I can trust you to take care of my Foofy. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
Oh really, thank you, dearie. That takes a weight off my shoulders. Are you happy too, Foofy?
Looks like the Cosmog is definitely happy about that. Welcome to the team, Foofy. He's cute. I love Cosmog. He definitely looks really cool in 3D, by the way. He looks a lot nicer than he did on the 3DS. I definitely do enjoy that. But the actual reason why I came here was actually not for Cosmog. I actually remembered that by accidentally going inside the building. We were actually going to go back to Sonia. Since now we have all 3 of the isolation Pokemon, so let's go give them all to her.
That Pokemon isn't that the Iron Will Pokemon Cobalion?
Yep, it is.
I was right. I knew it. I knew my theory was right. Oh, I'm sorry, but don't mind me. I just got a bit too excited there. Here, you definitely deserve a reward for showing me such a fine legendary Pokemon.
10 XP candies, really? Just small ones? Really?
Now I'm certain that other 2 must be here in the Crown Tundra too. Keep up the search, Spooks.
Oh, so you actually have to have them in your party. Wow. 10 small XP candies. Ugh. That's bad. That's real bad. Huh. I didn't expect that to be that low of a reward. I'm guessing the more and more you give her, maybe she'll give you better rewards. I'm gonna hope and pray for that, and let's see.
No way, isn't that the cavern Pokemon Terrakion?
Yep, it is.
Bang up, Spooks. I knew you could do it.
Thanks.
Sugar, there you go again, but it's so hard to contain my excitement. Here, take this for giving me the chance to see the legendary Pokemon in flesh.
Thank you. Ooh, okay, so it does ramp up. Okay, cool. I don't mind that, then.
There's just one more legendary Pokemon we haven't tracked down yet. So hop to it. You've got this.
Okay, here is the last one.
That Pokemon, I knew it. That's the grassland Pokemon Brizion.
Yep, it is.
We did it. This is just amazing. Who's the greatest professor in Galar now?
You? But technically, wouldn't it be me because I found all this stuff?
Don't tell my gran I said that, would you? But I couldn't be happier about what we've done here. I hope you'll take this little reward.
Thank you. And there we go. We got 10 more candies, but this time they're large, which is nice.
It's all thanks to you, Spooks, that I was able to prove my theory was correct. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You make a first-rate assistant for my work. If you weren't already the champion. You know, there's an old legend about the Cobalion, Terrakion, and Brizion. It's said that they protect their allies. They waged battle against humans bent on destruction. And ever since then, they kept themselves apart from humanity. But the fact remains that they agreed to become your Pokemon, Spooks. I guess maybe they're willing to give humanity another chance. It warms my heart a bit, doesn't it? Now then, enough dithering about. I've got to get back to my home, to write this all up. I'll be seeing you around, Spooks. Don't catch a cold on this freezing place. And have fun with your own adventures.
Okay, see you later, Sonia.
Come on, Yamper. You and me are heading home.
See you later, Yamper. Long time no see. Well, bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye indeed, little buddy. And there we go. We're all done here. So, in the next one, we're going to be doing the Ultra Beast stuff. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Santa Spooks is going to be signing off here. So, have a wonderful rest of your day. Ho, ho, ho. And see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls. Thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.